women have been over white feminism since Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj got into it on Twitter 10 years ago. And no, we're not talking about Nicki right now. The reason why Black women don't trust white feminism actually has nothing to do with us not seeing the similarities and challenges. It's because white women rarely know how to center anyone's experience other than their own. When Black women name an issue, white women's first instinct is often to center themselves. We have those experiences too. We're all underpaid. We should all work together. The patriarchy is the real problem. And instead of actually elevating the unique issues that Black women face, they often recenter themselves, and that makes feminism, collective feminism, feel impossible. Because what many white women offer is performative allyship. It works for them when it's convenient, when it's trendy, and when it keeps them comfortable. But solidarity, on the other hand, solidarity is not convenient. It requires decentering yourself. To many white women, Black women voicing our unique challenges feels like a challenge to them. It's like a competition or an attack on their own struggle for liberation. The reality is, when Black women share our challenges, white women see it as diminishing the collective struggle. It's instead asking them to address the full picture. If a Black woman is paid less than a white woman, that doesn't necessarily mean we don't want the white woman to earn more. We cannot fix inequity without centering the most marginalized. In reality, solidarity means understanding that when the pay gap is resolved for Black women, it will be resolved for white women too. And we're not tackling the gender pay gap and left holding the bag when it's not fixed for the racial pay gap. But lately I'm seeing a new trend. White women using Black experiences to elevate their brand and image, positioning themselves as the perfect ally. And it's insidious because when the story gets retold through whiteness, it erases the nuance, the impact, and the actual lived experiences of Black women. For example, Black women being laid off at higher rates in this economy was framed as Black women leaving the workplace instead of acknowledging that we're being pushed out. The reframing positions Black women as a problem and everyone else, including white women, as the innocent bystanders. But Black women, we know who fought for diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace and who the greatest recipients of that effort was. That's the bag. Now that it's time to roll back those initiatives, Black women and men have the worst outcomes, and we're still being blamed for it. And then let's talk about when white feminism is at odds with anti-misogynoir. When white women are seeking power in the workplace, we often see that the dynamics of white fragility and white women tears result in extremely negative outcomes for Black women, including job loss and performance improvement plans. In many cases, it happens the most when Black women are advocating for themselves and the white women have done the harm. This is what I mean about competition and how the nuance of these dynamics get lost in oppression Olympics. It's why Black women say if you are in a conflict with a white woman,